Minecraft isn't supposed to be an educational game, at least not directly, but I want to change that notion. As a pre-med student, I use Minecraft to teach people about their health. So when I found out that a Minecraft map was full of inaccuracies about the human anatomy, you know I had to make a video. This map is called Anatomy Adventure. It's supposed to teach kids about the human anatomy. As we walk in, we are told to put on our lab clothes. I tried it on, but I think my doctor's coat looks better. Walking around, you see these models around, showing the anatomy. So far so good. Obviously the terms used are the ones more commonly used, unlike the terms actually used in medical school, which honestly, I see no problem with that at all. Here are some more illustrations of organs. So far so good. And in this model of the skeletal system is where my first problem starts. It's a little too simplified for me. I understand that these are only supposed to be a foundation of the knowledge for kids, but even in models used for lower school levels, the proportions are somewhat realistic, especially with the rib cage. I only count 4 ribs in this model, and for some reason it's labeled ribs on where the clavicle or the collarbone is supposed to be. This is going to be a reoccurring theme in this map. Below the floor is another model, and everything is fine for the most part, but I also want to talk about something. As you can see, the hips and waists are labeled on basically the same vertical plane. These are what I believe to be 2 very confused terms by people, so let's clear this up. The hips are those bony prominences, usually the widest parts of the buttocks area, while the waist, on the other hand, is not really a part but more of a region of the body, usually between the chest and the waist. And it also usually has the narrowest circumference. Now next, the map takes us into the anatomy model. And honestly, this is pretty cool. The model is in accurate anatomical position, and the body itself is proportionally accurate. But honestly, that's where my praise ends. The organs are all over the place. The lungs are almost going into the armpits. The kidney seems way bigger than the liver and the stomach, the urinary bladder is tiny, and the heart is way too much towards the left. I truly believe that one of the most important parts of teaching kids the organs in the body is proper proportion, because it gives them a better image of these organs in their own bodies. Next, the map also has a little roller coaster ride to explore the model. It's pretty slow, so I got bored fast. Next, we explore the digestive system, one of my favorites. As soon as we walk in, we are immediately greeted by errors. First of all, tongue is misspelled. Maybe that's how it's spelled in foreign countries or something, but I don't believe so. Here's another one of my problems. The map says that the esophagus is a muscular tube that acts as a passageway for air, water, and food. Aside from the map completely forgetting about the pharynx and the trachea, it gives the esophagus the wrong job. While it is true that fluids and food pass through the esophagus, the air is primarily directed through the pharynx and into the trachea. Now, the rest of the digestive system, while not saying anything too inaccurate, does omit a lot of things out. Firstly, a lot of people think the intestines are just long hallways of muscle that the waste passes through. But the truth is, the intestines are filled by millions and millions of bacteria, and these are the things that help with digestion and absorption. I know that these things may be too complex for a map that's supposed to only teach kids about the human body, but I still believe that it could have been mentioned. Next up are these little animations, showing how each organ works. Again, they are really basic. I don't really know how a kid is supposed to understand anything that's going on, but I do really admire the effort. I really do. But alas, I found one last error. And of course, it has something to do with the heart. The map depicts what I think is the oxygenated blood going into the heart and then somehow coming out as oxygenated blood. First of all, the heart does not give oxygen to the blood. That is the job of the lungs. The only thing that the heart does is pump blood throughout the body. So this animation just doesn't mention the lungs altogether when it comes to gas exchange in the blood. Before you get the wrong idea, I do really enjoy the idea of this map. It's just that the amount of inaccuracies was really eye-opening, to say the least. So no hate towards the creator. I believe I hold more criticism towards Minecraft itself, as I believe maps present in the marketplace should be at least reviewed and playtested before being released to the public. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you really enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I'll be making more long form videos. Thank you.